Yeah, I'd like to call this meeting to order. We need approval of the tentative agenda.
Make a motion?
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Uh, Minutes of the last meeting, would you read them, please, Betty?
September 5th, 2023. Chairman Cluse called the regular meeting of the Wright County Board of Supervisors to order at 9 a.m. Members present were Cluse and Rasmussen, with Helgevold present via Zoom. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Cluse to approve the tentative agenda. Motion carries. Minutes of the previous regular meeting of August 28th, 2023 were read and approved. Approved claims for payment. Daryl Stephen Carlisle, Economic Development Director, presented the changes to the Economic Development promissory notes for 3 entities. There were 2 entities with name changes: Belmont Industrial Development Corporation to the Belmont Growth Alliance and Clarion Economic Development Corp. To the Clarion Development Alliance. There is no longer a requirement to report to the USDA due to this being an intermediary relending loan through Wright County. The date for the business being active, occupied, and operation, as well as the verbiage for COVID-19 reporting will be removed. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Helgevold, to approve the changes for Daryl Stephen Carlisle to work with the county attorney to make the changes on the promissory notes. Motion carries. Motion by Cluse, seconded by Rasmussen, to approve the tax abatement for a missed disabled veterans homestead in the amount of $2,290 and missed military exemption in the amount of $78. Motion carries. Adam Clemens, Wright County Engineer, gave an update on the secondary roads. There were 13 work orders completed last week. Crews were out spot blading, mowing hard surface routes and agribusiness park, spraying hard surface routes for preparation of the cold flow sealing, and weed whipping around the box culverts on the granular routes. Backfilling continues on bridge number 53 on R59 south of Gulf. The pipe is halfway bolted together on the bridge replacement for bridge number 141B on 210th Street and Ida Avenue. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Helgevold, to adjourn the meeting. Motion carries.
Any additions or corrections? If not, they stand approved as read. Claims have been around and signed. Anyone from the public like to speak? Okay, received the monthly revenue report from the Wright County Sheriff's Office. Okay, county car service fees and mileage, $33.8826. County new and renewal weapons permits of $140. Copying fees, $224. Total of $37.5226.
Take a motion to approve the Wright County Sheriff's report.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
All ayes. What's the date today?
11.
September 11th.
9/11.
Adam.
2 items. First one is discuss and consider the historic bridge bid form that I have in front of you. This bridge is.
Yeah, I never got one of them.
You have 2 in front of you underneath your checkbook.
Thanks.
You're welcome. So this bridge is on Bridge 200. Last year we had multiple people interested. We had a review done by Calhoun Burns, our structural engineer, to give us the integrity of it, or if we sell it, what the person needs to do with it. So I put together an agreement, had the attorney look over it. For a person to bid on this bridge, we have to do a bid because it is an asset, unlike a road where we can just vacate it and get rid of it. So we would like to do that. I would like to have the bids submitted October 5th at 9 a.m. to our office. So that is a Thursday, so I know that I can get it on the agenda for the next week. Couple of things, if you look at the historic bridge agreement, article number 3, scope of work, I put in the recipient shall have 1 year from the date of this agreement. So when they bid, they have to sign this agreement. We will enter into that agreement with them. To remove the bridge from its current location, Recipient shall be responsible for dismantling, removal, transport, reconstruction of the bridge to a new location. And they shall follow the recommendations, of the Calhoun Burns, review. Okay,
So this has got to be placed somewhere over water.
we inside here, adaptive use for historic bridge, article number 2. It shall not be used for public road. Shall not be used for scrap steel and shall be reconstructed over a water feature. So
Pedestrian traffic though.
pedestrian traffic, they have to follow the structural engineers, recommendations for that. I've had 2 in the last, less than 5 days, people interested, so I will send. One is local, I think one, don't know where the other one's located, so one is a local, so. Actually 3, excuse me, another one is local, so I have 2 that are local, and then I'm also going to send it out to the people who were, interested last year too, just to see what they. come
Once it's moved, it costs to renovate it. What, any idea of the cost?
No idea, no clue. I know that just putting it back together and then you're gonna have to put a new deck on it. So to be able to walk on it, cause it's got holes everywhere, so. But it'll be good for, it to get it out of our inventory. We won't have to spend money on, investigating it. So I'll just need approval, of the agreement, the bid date of October 5th. And then, was there another item on the agenda? I can't remember. What my,
Update.
no, the 3. So, yeah, the bid documents, the agreement and the letting date.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All ayes.
Those bid forms will be available in our office, and we can email them out. To anybody that wants them, so, and I'll send out all of to the parties that were interested today. Update, blades are out blading the new gravel. We started hauling from Wright Materials. We finally got down to a gradation that we could work with. We've progressively gotten, they're staying on a consistent gradation. So it's not quite in where we want it to be. So we're gonna go up and talk to them and see if there's any adjustments they can make to get it exactly where we want it, but it seems to be halfway decent. So, hauling, they were hauling the backfill for the bridge, also reclaiming some of the shoulders on the paved routes. And then a few of the blades are working to what they learned from our motor grader training last year was cutting that curb and gutter off to create better drainage. So they're using that, some incorporating it back in, and making sure they're not putting big windrows out there, but they're making that marking cut to create better drainage. Trucks, they're hauling the year 3 gravel, cold patching and haul backfill to the bridge project on 210. Work orders, there was only 5 completed, not 13. 4 and 1 special project. We got the agribusiness park finally mowed. It was closed out. 85% done on the year 3 gravel since we started it again. And then we started last Thursday, right? Wednesday. And then Bridge 53, they're finishing up the backfill, shaping the drainage ditch and also putting the revetment in. And then entrance work, they're widening any entrances right there close to the bridge. One, so they can weigh some dirt. So, and then we hauled them some pipes so they can widen those entrances. We had requests from both the landowners right there. So we put them out to the 40-foot wide entrance for them. Bridge 141B, they should be done today. They hauled backfill 3/8 minus from Voss last week. Should be done today on that bridge. And we'll start on 190th Street, bridge number 137 tomorrow. So we'll start taking that out. We're gonna have to clean some ditches around that one to get extra dirt. We've hauled 3,000 tons extra to Eagle Grove for that 3/8 minus, so that we don't have to keep going into Voss, because they require a lease every time or like a agreement for the area of use. So it's not really a lease, but yeah, so we'll start on that one. It's another I think 126-inch pipe, but bolt together again. So multi-pipe. All I have.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any old business? Any new business? Updated meetings?
Nothing last week. I got economic development tomorrow morning. 7. That's all I have for this week. And, yeah,
I had nothing last week.
The Trails Committee will be meeting on Thursday at 1:30 p.m.
And there, you say they're revealing I,
That's at the, high school library,
cool,
5:30.
that'll be interesting. Anything else before the board? Camping still going strong or slowing
down.
Going down?
Yep.
Got a lot of people that are gonna be staying throughout the winter there, or you don't know yet?
Pipeliner said that they were gonna be done mid-October. We'll see.
still waiting on signs for sportsmen's.
Actually, I got the confirmation, so
Good, so we're getting there. Cool.
getting there.
I'll pass that on to her.
Okay, if nothing else, I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
All right.
All ayes. Thank you.